Good afternoon, Scorpio. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good. Welcome aboard the Cosmic Chariot. I'm going to be your tarot reader today. My name is Tyler. How are you guys doing? All right, so Scorpio, this is going to be for Scorpio couples. All right. So, not all messages will resonate, but take what resonates and leave the rest behind. For that being said, I'm going to be using three decks: the After Tarot, the Rider Waite Tarot, and the Angel Oracle card deck. All right. So just stay in till the end to make sure you get all the messages that you are seeking out. All right. So let's see. Let's do one more shuffle. And there we go. Cool. All right, Scorpio. Whoa, that's a lot of cards. That's all right. You know what? I'll just set them out all right now. So this is normally a lot. I don't take all these cards out initially, but I might as well take the last one out as well. Okay, cool. All right, so we're just getting right into it. At the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Pentacles. So the foundation. Oh my God, I cannot speak today. The foundation of the situation is really strong and it's very secure. It may even bring you money and pleasure, and it's going to be very satisfying for you, whatever this relationship is that you are in. All right, so Scorpio, you're coming out as the Knight of Swords, someone that's ready to cut someone off, someone like that's not afraid to cut someone off if they have to. Like they will cuss you out. Like you will cuss someone out if they get in between you and your man or whatever, you know. And then when it comes to your emotions, you have the Six of Cups here in reverse. So maybe you feel like that there's not a lot of growth in this situation, because in the Six of Cups, you have all this like growth and stuff, and the kids are going to the mother and the father to go get breakfast or something, but maybe you don't have that anymore and maybe you miss it, or maybe you just feel like it's not there anymore, it's just not nurturing for you. It's not, you're just ready to cut someone out. You don't care what's happened in the past. You kind of just want to move forward. You have the Ace of Wands when it comes to your desires. So you may be taking action on getting a pet, or thinking about investing in a pet, or maybe that's just on your mind. But it seems like something is going to be granted to you. Like you may be given something. I don't know what that's about. I'll do some clarification afterwards. When it comes to your partner, they have the Sun card, so they don't really want a new start because it's in reverse. Um, so you have the Sun card reverse, and there's these two kids playing with a flag, and it's just like the flag's coming down. It's not, it's not going to end well. It's not going to stay up for long. So maybe this person doesn't want kids, and that's why you don't see this connection being nurtured, or they're actually being a connection. Maybe this person just wants to have sex. But because you have the Ace of Wands here, you may have sex with this person and you may end up getting pregnant. It may just be all of a sudden, I'm pregnant, and when it comes to their emotions, they're not open to a relationship, and they're actually really stressed out when it comes to their desires because they haven't fought off their demons yet, or they're in the middle of fighting off their demons. So maybe that's why they don't feel like they are ready to commit, or maybe they're just very non-committal. if they were to have a child, they wouldn't know how to treat it in a respectful way. But in the outcome of the situation of all of it, you have the 10 of Pentacles in the upright in the middle of the deck or in the middle of the set. So obviously something's going to be very stable, but in the after tarot, it's kind of like the child's very lonely. So maybe the dad or and you just really like focus on work, but the child is kind of like doing its own thing with the dog, you know, and maybe they just don't get to see their parents that often. Um, or maybe you just, I don't know, maybe like this person doesn't end up like staying there and being with you when you're pregnant, and you end up being a single mother or a single father, and you just don't really have time to like be with your child because you're constantly working to provide them with a good lifestyle, and it's very hard for someone to do that. So I commend you in your efforts because it is really hard. I like that is like to get the 10 of Pentacles alone is just shocking because it takes a lot of work to get the 10 of Pentacles. So if they end up leaving you and you're all by yourself in this 10 of Pentacles state, that looks really good on you. And it looks like you're going to stand in your power because you have the Queen of Wands here. You're going to stand in your power and do what's best for you and your child. Um, and you may. So when I look at this queen, she doesn't seem happy. She's kind of just look at her face. She's kind of she looks like she could have like a spa day and it would really amaze her, or like she she has so much stress, and she doesn't look happy because even though she has the 10 of Pentacles, she's not happy because she knows that those pentacles are just going to go towards like, housing and stuff like that, and being able to provide, which is okay. You're satisfied by that, but you want to be loved, you want to be nurtured, and you want to have the father of your child being in a situation with you, being there for you and your child. You don't want them to like live alone and not have a like good life, you know? All right. So, let's do some clarifications with the Rider-Waite Tarot. So, the Ace let's clarify the Ace of Wands. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Wands. You got the Seven of Pentacles. So there's a lack. There's definitely a lack of interest here. So whether it's you not really wanting to have a child or it's them not really wanting to have a family, there's just some sort of lack. Like, there's no way that you're going to be able to get pregnant, or maybe you don't see yourself getting pregnant with this person, and then you end up getting pregnant with them in the future. And you're not really going to like what the future has for you because you're only going to feel like you have the Seven of Pentacles. You don't feel like you have this 10 of Pentacles, which you will have the 10 of Pentacles, but because you have a child, or if you have a child, um, you're going to be putting most of those pentacles towards your child, and you're not going to really have time for yourself because your child is going to be needing you the most. All right, and let's Let's pull 2 more cards, and then we'll get to the advice cards for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising sign. All right, so you got the King of Cups. So you could be dealing with a Cancer or a Virgo, but you don't have to be. The Sun card reverse, you could also be dealing with a Leo. And then you have the Three of Swords in the upright. So maybe there was a third party situation, and maybe this person just wasn't not like I said, they're non-committal. So maybe they cheated on you, or like you're finding out that they have a child with someone else, or something along those lines. Um, and maybe they argue a lot with their baby mama, and they're lost. They don't know where to go. They don't know what direction to be. They don't know how to be a father figure. So that's why they don't want to be a father figure, because it's not that they don't want to. It's just they don't know how. They probably didn't. They weren't raised by their father. Their father probably left when they were younger, and you know, it happens. So there's a lot of emotions that's being held back from the situation. And, you know, you can't cry about what happened in the past or what's going to happen in the future, because you know that you need to be able to have that straight face and know that everything's going to be okay, even if it's not going to be okay. You need to be strong for that child, and if you aren't strong for that child, then they are going to see you. They're going to see you as very emotional, and you don't want to show that to your child. You don't want to say, "Oh, it makes me really sad," or like, your dad left and like I had to do this all on my own. And you want to be able to be strong for that child, and if you can't be strong for that child, then um I don't know. But either way, Scorpio, let's let's get into your advice cards. Let's get into your advice cards. All right, Scorpio. Any advice? Any advice for Scorpio from the angels? Any advice from Scorpio or to Scorpio from the angels? Angel of communication. Communicate clearly. Do not be afraid to tell it like it is. And then you got Goddess of sacred power. You are being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. So you may need to step up and be that single mother, or to be that single father, whatever it is for you. And it's going to take a toll on you, but it's going to make you stronger when you are older, even though, like, right now it may be like the world's on your shoulders, but it's going to be a blessing in disguise. It's just going to take some time for you to realize this, and really communicate with this person that you want something serious. You don't want someone that's non-committal. And if they can't have a child with you, if they don't want a child with you, they better say it, because you want a child. You want someone that's going to be there. You don't want someone that's just going to lose interest as soon as like they get what they want, you know? So really communicate with this person, tell them how you feel. Um and yeah. So Scorpio, that's going to be it for your reading. I hope you guys resonate with this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Namaste. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.